One of the things that Mirage is missing today is their captain Ghost and one of their players Owen. So they have some subs in today. Still some strong players. Fluff, player of the week last week, is showing up today.
Yes.
But it makes it definitely more of a question mark.
Yeah.
Will they play as strongly without Ghost? Salty, how important do you think Ghost is to the team Mirage? Is that a big loss for them?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume Ghost is the most knowledgeable. I don't know the rest of the other players. But I do know, like, Ghost has been around the scene for a while, and he does seem like pretty much like one of the most knowledgeable people in the league, for sure.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how they perform. Regular gamers, I would say if they want to have a real shot at playoffs, at least need to take off one win from Mirage. I don't know if they need all three, because Mirage probably is going to lock in, place 1 through 3 if they keep performing as they are. But regular gamers, to get into 4th, probably need at least one win today. They don't want to go 6-9 and have to win out the rest of the league. So this is a big matchup. We are ready for game number 1. Let's get into the Splatoon action. Alright, here we go. Rainmaker on the camp of the Triggerfish. Here we go for the first time. Regular gamers in the purple. Meanwhile, in the green is going to be Mirage. I'm excited for game number 1, and I want to know, Salty, give us those expert tips out there. What weapons are you seeing that you want to shout out? Or not. Yeah, cool. You got your mic muted. I don't know if you know that.
Pretty standard on the side of RG. Long range, the CDS, the K-Pro. The only shorter range they have is the Zap, which is mainly for paint. While for Mirage, the machine and the 52, there'll be a pretty big wrecking force on the front lines. So we'll see how both teams use their comp circles potentially.
Yeah, both teams just kind of feeling each other out, trying to get the paint down, trying to get the picks. Finally, Rainmaker's going to be picked up by the regular gamers, and just as you said, Salty, they're pushing down the left side.
What I'm really interested in is I think regular gamers are maybe their biggest fault is always playing safe and always playing the standard. And I think that's even what took them down last season against Fusion Falcons. Those Fusion Falcons did some crazy comps and some crazy plays that took down regular gamers in the end. And their standard safe plays have not done as well this season.
Yeah, Rainmaker to me pushed the other way. Mirage has it. They're going to be stuck on the wrong side of the map though, Salty, so I'm curious to see which side they're going to end up picking here.
First is to push through this choke point for sure. That way is going to be a hard figure, but...
Yeah, okay, gonna sacrifice some life just to get the Rainmaker stop, but that's gonna get their defense going for at least now, for a while, so still the lead with regular gamers.
Man, back and forth. We got all 4 alive right now, Mirage. And they do grab the Rainmaker.
Yeah. This is the chance. Rainmaker is going to get hit by that Stingray, and then a nice flank by Leon. So regular gamers seemingly getting big picks. 4 on the map for regular gamers, only 1 for Mirage. If they can get this inkjet kill as well, this is going to be a huge push, potentially going the other way.
Oh shit, yeah. Tex takes it. It looks like this is a big chance for some big points. They might have waited too long.
Looking for those picks, trying to be patient as they can. It's a little bit hard though with that sniper in the way. There we go. Trent gonna get him just in the nick of time.
We're live on Mirage. It looks like this stalemate might come to an end. No, maybe not.
Salty, what are you seeing from Mirage? What do they need to do to get the lead back here? Only 2 minutes left.
Right now, simple map control should be enough to get them. I mean, that's like the first thing that they need, and then after that, they would probably need specials to help them push down left side, since it would be pretty contested, and it's a pretty good choke.
Yeah, well, there are the specials coming out. 2 specials used to get 1 player. We'll see if that's enough for a push for Mirage to at least get the ball rolling. They're not getting anyone quite yet, so we'll see if they're able to get this push far enough. They have their first chance, but another Stingray by Tax. This is the Stingray bot, the Jet Sculpture. seemingly...
Oh, the lead is taken there by Mirage. Oh, and a significant lead there. Just over a minute left on the clock. Regular gamers, if they can pull off a win like this, that could really be what they need for the rest of this tourney.
Yeah, Mirage going down that middle, but somehow actually getting enough points there, and a nice pick by Tort. Loving that name there. The Furry Tort.
Furry Tort.
Getting his first shot to play for Mirage here today, and doing pretty well so far. A minute left, and it feels like Mirage really have full control right now. Rain with a nice kill, though.
All right, regular gamers grabbing the Rainmaker. 3 down right now for Mirage.
Okay,
oh my word!
Stingray out as well. That's going to give some protection. LK traveling.
The lead is taken!
Slowly walking.
Oh my word! What is happening?
Can he get the dunk? No, not quite. Rain is still there, but he's going to be in a 1v2, I believe. Unless he pulls off a miracle. Yeah, the push is going to be stopped, and Mirage still going to get a chance. Salty, do you believe in a miracle here?
It'll be tough. They're not running particularly any great specials to push back in, and considering they have, like, no map control whatsoever, it seems like a pretty dumb game here, unless they pull a legit miracle.
Yep, already in a 3v4. They have a couple seconds left. Trent doing his best to hold on to this, but they've been picked off. The Stingray and the Inkstorm going out. That's gonna get him.
Baby!
Wowzers. We have an underdog story here. Regular gamers taking the first victory. We said they need at least one win today, already securing that. They gotta be feeling good, and it didn't look super close either. It looked close for a little bit, but Leon popping off with 15 splats on those dually squelchers. And that's why everyone hates those dually squelchers. This is not fun to play against.
My gosh, dude.
Man, Zach, what did you see that game that you think regular gamers coming in as an underdog, not supposed to win this game? What happened? What made them do it?
I have no clue. I think map control, like Salty was saying, I think the advice for Mirage to take that map control was not taken seriously enough. And regular gamers was able to just be like, look what we're doing. We're getting this done, baby. What I just thought during that game was, are regular gamers going to be telling the story that Fusion Falcons told last season against them? The underdog story of this team that was okay, kind of in the middle the whole time, able to work their way to the very top and take down the undefeated team of the season. Luke, we've seen the first official Splatoon loss of Mirage today.
I know, that is. They were 9-0 with the 3-loss forfeit, but yeah, I mean, seemingly to me, regular gamers just had better special usage.
Yeah.
I mean, Tax was just using that Jet Sculpture as a Stingray spam bot, and that really stopped the Rainmaker push from Mirage multiple times. Salty, who did you see from regular gamers that really took that game for them?
I think it was less on regular gamers and more on, like, the fault of Mirage. Because I also saw this when they lost another Rainmaker game pretty badly at Swim or Sink or Swim last week. I watched a VOD, they were on stream. And they always make Trent pick up the rain, which making your anchor pick up an objective is quite literally the worst thing you can do in any objective type game mode, which is tower control or Rainmaker. Because essentially your anchor, you want them to be the last one alive at all times.
Right.
Giving them an objective makes them a high priority target for the enemy team, which gives them a much more likely chance of them dying. And if you lose your anchor, best case scenario, everyone has to rotate into a different position, if that makes any sense, or a different role in the team, which will just kind of erase any progress that you made during any push, which is one of the reasons why they never got a deep push in the first place, or everyone just gets wiped.
Right. Yeah, shoot. That's an interesting take that I've definitely experienced that in game before too, and I've seen that in this tournament a lot of just when you let that anchor go down, the thing that is supposed to be the driving force of your team, the anchor to your team, if you will, going down can really lose everything. And I noticed even in this game how long they would wait for him to be able to pick up that Rainmaker, just so that they could get him down and get that lead. And waiting on that over and over, I think, was what let regular gamers take a lot of that map control as well early on.
Yeah, that as well. I just think it's like a problem on Mirage's fault that they can't really play Rainmaker all that well. I mean, RG did do enough to like capitalize on that grave mistake that I saw from Mirage, but it's still a mistake where I feel like if Mirage never made it, it would have been a much more closer game.
Yeah, man, we had, like I was saying earlier with Fusion Falcons last season, I think Fusion Falcons really capitalized on the weaknesses of regular gamers. And right now, we're seeing regular gamers capitalize on the weaknesses of Mirage. So we'll see if that trend follows.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming in a clutch time, too, because regular gamers, they were 3-6 last week, got to 6-6. And if they actually want to take that 4th place spot, I would love for them to get at least one more win.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, if they do that, if they get 2 wins here, potentially they're only 1 game off of Mirage.
Yeah.
If they sweep them here, they're actually tied and have a tiebreaker, and they actually go up over Mirage, which no one, I think, was expecting.
Shit, baby.
We're having a little bit issue getting a 4th player in here in the lobby. The lobby had to reset, unfortunately, so we're just taking a second to get the last player in here. So hopefully we can get game 2 underway, because game 1 was actually so hype. I'm just shocked. So, okay, here we go. We got some players in here. So, it looks like we can get ready to go. Zach, who are you predicting for the second game?
Oh.
Because you were a believer in the regular gamer upset before.
Oh, and I have a little bit more hope going into this game for regular gamers than I did when we started. But I'm still seeing 2 more wins from Mirage in this scenario. I don't think we're going to see another win from regular gamers today.
Yeah. Well, there is a sub for Mirage, a little emergency for Nigel having to go. Owen coming in here. But honestly, Owen and Nigel are both, according to our stats, pretty similar players. So I don't think it really makes a difference. They're still missing Ghost. Salty, what are you thinking here for Splat Zones? Is Mirage going to take this back and make it a 1-1 series?
I think they are. RG might be riding a high after winning that Rainmaker match, but like I said, in my opinion, it was more of a mistake off of Mirage than it was just simply RG just beating them in Mirage's strengths, for example, right? They just abused, like Mirage just made a great weakness that never allowed them to push farther than whatever they pushed. And RG just got that one really good push that allowed them to secure the win.
Well, teams are about ready. I'm going to be a believer in regular gamers here since no one else is going to be. Regular gamers, they showed up game 1. They took it to them. And, past history shows that maybe Mirage was a better team. But today, it's looking like regular gamers has this one.
Yeah, maybe.
They gave the lead for a slight moment to Mirage, but really had full control of all of that game. And I'm excited to see game number 2. We are ready. So let's jump into it. Splat Zones.
Rock and roll.
All right, here we go. Regular gamers looking for that second win. Mirage trying to tie us up at 1-1. It is going to be regular gamers in the yellow versus Mirage in the blue. And what weapons you guys seeing that you want to shout out here today? Anything exciting? Anything fun, guys?
I see a carbon roller deco. Oh boy, that's gonna be annoying for RG. Outside of that, nice to see some custom Explosion representation. That's probably the most underrated backline in the entire game. Just having like a burst bomb main weapon as a backline, as a swasher, just seems inherently broken and will always be inherently broken. So we'll see how they use it to their fullest potential.
Yeah, well, both teams are trading pretty well so far. Regular Gamers had an early lead, but that doesn't mean much at all. Fluff now popping up. LK gonna get that pick back though, and it's looking like Mirage is gonna get the zone for now, but it's pretty early into the game, and it's pretty hard to tell who's really got the control so far.
Yeah, shoot, they got the lead right back though. Seeing, yeah, just like some crazy trades out here today. Some beautiful, beautiful plays. We're seeing two very competent teams going against each other today.
Yeah, Rain using that Explosher, trying to get those picks, and 3 go down for Mirage. Only Owen still left alive right now.
Oh, and he's able to get him at least to lose control for a second. It looks like they're going to get that lead right back, baby.
Yeah, Regular Gamers, if you are a fan of them, throw some hype in the chat because they are making it look good here on Splat Zone so far, taking that 13-point lead.
Word. Oh my word, guys. Oh shoot, Regular Gamers still all alive. Doing some crazy plays out here today. In control once again. No penalty to go through even. 2 are still down here on Mirage. Oh my word, is there a KO happening?
I don't know. It seems like to me, Salty, the Mirage is just throwing their bodies in left and right and going down time and time again. They look a little uncoordinated today.
I mean, to be fair, they did run significantly less paint than RG, which I guess might be a comp issue on their part.
Well, right now, Regular Gamers having a almost 15-point lead, have not given the zone for quite some time. They do give it up now and have a penalty, but that's a pretty comfortable lead for right now.
Yeah, that Booyah Bomb's going to be a little bit helpful. But still, yeah, we haven't seen Mirage able to take back that zone completely yet.
Yeah, 2v4, and down goes again. LK has been popping off on this K-Pro.
Word. What a legend. My gosh, just watching LK grow is maybe the most interesting piece of this tournament.
I know, a team captain from Season 1 wasn't one of the best players, but did a good job leading the team. But this year, you could possibly say he's at least in the discussion for some top players.
He's a dad. He's a dad. That's why.
Coming to win this one for...
He knows how to raise a team. Let's go.
Trying to make his children proud. I like it.
Oh, finally Mirage takes control for like 3 points in that penalty. But it's going to be quite a bit to work through to get to that 38, man.
Yeah, Leon popping off too. I've seen a lot of kills come out from him on this custom dualies today. He's doing a good job, making me proud on one of my main weapons, and I'm loving it. Some good action, just rolling himself out of the way. You can't die on this weapon. It's perfect.
Oh, man, yeah, we love no death. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're seeing Mirage come up. Ink Armor comes out here from Fluff. And just a minute remaining, that's going to be a hard task for Mirage.
Yeah, they gotta get a couple pushes going and hold the zone in Piranha Pit, which is quite difficult sometimes. And it just seems like they don't have enough time to do it once they keep dying. Okay, they finally get the zone, but Salty, they have a lot of work to go here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, holding the zone, especially against a comp like RG's, like RG's comp is just inherently stronger than Mirage's when it comes to holding zone. So, and pain power in general. So it would be very hard to hold zone passively. They would have to just actively look for kills.
Yeah, some special coming out too from Regular Gamers, trying to get the zone. Furry doing his best, but the control is lost. He's in a 1v1 now with LK. LK is trying to get him down. This is going to be huge. This could determine who gets control. And they're going way off the map there.
Oh my word.
Forget them.
Yeah, sheesh. Okay, control. It looks like might go back to Regular Gamers here. That 59 point is at, oh my gosh, 10 seconds remaining. I don't know if there's a lot that can happen here.
Regular Gamers need to flip the zone. Fluff trying to do his best. Leon now gets 2. And I think this could be the game. They're in overtime, but 4v2. The paint is there. The kills are there.
Folks!
Regular Gamers.
Folks!
Have the 2-0 so far. Oh my goodness. I think I still want to shout out LK. I'm guessing Leon was the splat leader that game. But LK has stepped up his quality of play so much. I'm proud of this guy. And getting 12 kills himself. Leon 18, Tax 14, and Rain 10 on that Explosher. Again, as I said, Radio Gamers showing up today. And they pretty much had the lead the entire time except for maybe 30 seconds into the game. Salty, Are you a believer of regular gamers now?
I mean, I have to be. You know, I can't really excuse that type of performance now. I saw what Mirage was trying to go for. They just never pulled it off. Their comp was really kill oriented on a control type game mode like Splat Zones, and it kind of bit them in the butt near the end. Like, they just couldn't do enough, right? You know, simply put, like, especially with the way RG was like using their Explosher and their mid range, like their mid range aggro to the fullest. Like, it's just not possible for them to really get those picks that they wanted.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Boss Tyrant and Saucy Boy, for following the channel today. We are over 300 followers, so thank you all for the fans supporting our channel, supporting Splatoon 2 Esports. But Zach, before we get into Game 3, it seems like the narrative is flipping. We were talking a lot about regular gamers because they're the ones in danger of not making playoffs. Right. But now if regular gamers win this third match, they are tied with Mirage and have the tiebreaker over them. So what does Mirage need to do here to pull it back and to make sure they're still above regular gamers in the standings?
It's all about this coordination, which I usually see from Mirage, but like we were seeing, Mirage just throwing themselves out there over and over and over again, not really caring about the coordination of all coming out at the same time and trying to get the kills on regular gamers all at once. I saw a lot of 1v1s happening, a lot of 2v1s sometimes from regular gamers versus Mirage that really made them die very, very quickly. And they weren't able to get that zone, nor did they really have control of the rest of the map the whole time. We've seen something beautiful of the control that regular gamers has gotten in these last two games.
Well, let's see if Mirage can get the control, get the Game 3. This is going to be an important game for them to win if they want to hold on to their standings above regular gamers. Let's jump into our third game. Alright, we got regular gamers here in the green and Mirage rocking the purple this time around. Mirage looking for it to not be a sweep. This is the exact opposite of what we saw and what we thought we were going to see. But Salty, does Mirage have a hope with this team comp that they're bringing out for tower control?
It's interesting. I'm questioning Trent's decision to go fire leader, especially on tower control. Especially on Manta tower control like that.
Ooh, well, it's working out so far. They got a full wipe on regular gamers.
True. That is true. Just like when it comes to like defense and just clearing out the tower, like that bomb rush really won't help nearly as much as something like that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It looks like maybe they don't even need to stop the tower because they're just going to be the ones pushing it. Finally, it's stopped by Leon, but the tower is still going. Rainmaker to stop it for 1 second, but they're still through checkpoint 2 already, Zach. This could be a KO.
This is not looking good. That 2 checkpoint lead, and now it looks like 3. What has happened? There's some. Oh, okay. Regular gamers able to jump on that tower.
Okay, we can take our breath
all
now.
Right.
We thought that was going to be a 1 minute KO, but unfortunately, Mirage can't pull it out at the end. So a 17-point lead, that's still a ginormous lead for tower control.
Especially in tower control. Jeez. Yeah, regular gamers have a lot to fight through right now, and they are on the tower, and it looks like they're going to get a couple points here, but I don't think there's a lot of significance that can happen with 1 down already.
Yeah, it seems like this time around they're not getting the control, they're not getting the kills. It seems to be all Mirage this time around. Salty, what is the difference maker here, you think?
Honestly, Mirage has a much better comp compared to the Splat Zones game. They have a good special synergy between the missiles and the zap, which makes sure that they always have a special ready to pretty much push in whenever they want. The Carbon Roller is not terrible in this map. Carbon is stupid at pressuring ledges, and the Burst Bomb helps a lot as well when it comes to pressuring like stuff that the Carbon can't reach.
Yeah.
And then, you have your classic charger with the bomb rush, which helps out a lot as well.
Yeah, it's really working for them. Another big push. Not going to get any more points there, though, so luckily for regular gamers, they're at least going to push this back for now. Can they get all the way there, Zach, though? This is a long journey away from them. Still 2.5 minutes, though, at least.
Jeez. I don't know if that's enough time with a 2 checkpoint lead, especially when you've not gone through a checkpoint yourself or even touched one, for that matter. Yeah, 2 minutes left. I'm seeing a little bit of hope here right now. A little bit of coordinated plays from regular gamers. Let's see if it continues.
Yeah, Stingray coming out special to help the push get to 84, but that's just not enough. They all go down but one. LK is trying to 1v3. I don't think this is the move, LK.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I feel like this is not going to work out well. He's staying alive for now, but he is just in a bad spot.
Sheesh. Yikes, my guy. We got, okay, it looks like they're going to touch the checkpoint. And, the tower goes right back to the center.
Yeah, you can see a little bit more control by Rayleigh Gamers now. Maybe this is an opportunity for them to get the push going. They're going to need some picks here, and LK goes down again. It just seems like this time around, Rayleigh Gamers are being a little bit more aggressive than they need to be.
Yeah, maybe it's just that arrogance of the last 2 games. They're the first team to take down Mirage by a non-technicality. So, man, okay, well, we're gonna see a checkpoint. Checkpoint 1 is being passed. And 2 are down on Mirage right now.
Okay, needs the pick.
Oh,
they're gonna
baby.
trade at least.
Okay.
50 seconds left. The tower is being pushed. Leon on the flank. Furry Torto gonna get them knocked off. There is a Stingray by Rain, but I don't think that's going to be enough unless Leon can get some kills, but he's going to go down. Straight away, this roller stopping the push. Getting it done is Furry Tort.
Yikes. 30 seconds left. They get back on the tower one more time. This is going to be the team fight to end all team fights. And it looks like it's already done.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they can get to this carbon roller. I mean, he's just waiting there, sharking. And he's the one pretty much stopping every time they get a push. Leon going to try to go crazy mode, taking those steroids, taking those drugs, trying to get some kills. But, I mean, this is going to be an impossible task, 3v4. This is a miracle play. It's not going to happen. Knifed out, game over. Mirage gonna get one back at least today. Nice job by them. Taking the tower control on Manta Maria and doing it pretty easily, which was pretty crazy to see after Rayleigh Gamers won those first 2 matchups.
Yeah, man, oh man.
Fluff popping off with 17 slats, Furry Tort and Trent with 11. So nice job to everyone there on the team. Salty, Mirage pulled it off. They turned it around game 3. What was the difference there? It seemed like almost from game 2 to 3, they just turned it around instantly there.
Probably partly a momentum swing once they got that initial push, and partly also because they actually had a functional comp that worked together. Outside of the weird backline choice, everything else actually worked pretty well. The K-Shot and the Zap work really well together, considering they both have specials that allow you to easily push in and start formulating a push. And as well as also, what else did they have? I think it was forgot what they had. The third weapon, the minline weapon.
Yeah, I think it was a splatter shot or something. Can't remember now either.
I remember. I don't remember the third weapon, but like, just in general, like they have like really good synergy with each other, and alongside like they're much better comp compared to the other 2 games.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Yeah, well, Zach, we have some spice of life in the league. I'm excited for the last 2 weeks of the league. Regular Gamers taking 2-1 off of Mirage. Does this, in your mind, do enough to put Regular Gamers back where you had them at the beginning of the season, where you said they're a top 3 team? For a while, they've been at 5, 6, I think maybe even number 7 at one point when they were 3 and 6. Does this do enough in your mind to push them back up into the conversation of these top teams?
You know what I'm going to say?
No, I don't.
I'll tell you.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
I think it does. I think we see that last week and this week, we've seen something special from Regular Gamers of, look at us, all right, we're gonna take this back, baby, and we're gonna be seeing the reverse Fusion Falcon story.
The reverse Fusion Falcon story.
Who would have thought that regular gamers who were able to take second place were the absolute favorite of last season would come into this season as the underdogs. That's a big deal. They are playing they're going through the script of the Fusion Falcon playbook, and they will be using that to go into the finals. I believe. I think we'll be seeing them in the top 4.
Yeah, well, I'm interested to see what happens coming up in the next couple weeks.